Hello everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are finally here for our final part of our Senki Zesho Symphogear XV set review.
Cool. It's Tsubasa's turn.
The boss is turning engaged, so we will just start off, we'll just go right out of the gates with it. We start with another game, Amalgam Tsubasa 104500. During your turn, if you have another music character, pretty hard boost your road. You get 1500 power. And all the climax combo when her battle point becomes reverse if value of those two protect the rare actually, right?
It is a rare pants trigger, dude.
Excuse me. The rare pants trigger in your comments area. You may pay a cost of discarding a music character from your hand to search for up to 2 music characters from your deck and add them to your hand.
I don't know, man. I don't know. How should I say this? On reverse combos at this point just make me go, you have to do something really, really good. Otherwise, you aren't worth playing. Like, for real, man? This card isn't exactly awe-inspiring. Like, this is what you would expect from a rare at best, man.
At this point, probably.
The double rare, the rare fever combo from green. The rare fever combo from green is better.
That's a lot.
Like, okay. The only reason this has any value whatsoever is because it's Tsubasa. Let's not beat around the bush. Nana Mizuki is really popular.
Yeah. Hey guys, for people. How far?
Like, come on, man. Considering that, okay, sure, we have to discard a music character specifically. So if we're flooded, Tsubasa does not help us.
And you know you're playing parents, so you may end up making some risky decisions.
So I don't even get truly rewarded by ditching a semi-dead card from my hand to tutor for 2 cards. Like, oh, come on, man. Like, this feels just like the Emilia combo from Frozen Bonds.
Or at least theirs. You were about to discard anything.
And we still had to make a reversal with a 7K.
Exactly the same power.
Like, in response, Tsubasa gets smushed.
Yeah, as we can say here, blow on Tsubasa, she dies.
She dies. Like, she's not defendable at all. Like
at least Kirika. Oh, she has some bulk.
Kirika's at least a vanilla toughness wise.
You can easily give her some bulk.
She even has Spriggan to help her out. Like, she.
You don't really have anything for pants triggers, people.
Nope.
Let's Gavin might remember something from AXZ that I forgot.
No, I can't remember anything from AXZ. Otherwise, 8 pants, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely did not have Spriggan AXZ, man. Shit, I wish. Now, of course, considering Tsubasa's card pool, there's not much else that could really help her here.
Yeah, like she didn't really get much in previous sets. Like a lot of her combos back then were just very, very basic. If
in fact, I'd rather actually play the her previous combo, because that was at least Shimakaze. That it wasn't anything convoluted, and she was a vanilla toughness wise, so you could much more easily defend her previous combos than Amalgam here. Which,
okay, fair enough.
Her downside was she couldn't side attack, but hello? Have you been playing the game of the last century? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. Can you save Tsubasa here?
Given that you talked about that combo, that's gonna be a little tough.
It's gonna be a little tough.
Oh, I'm gonna forget about it.
Limited? Check your lottery tickets at that point. If you manage to pull this off, check your lottery tickets. You might have. What are you doing playing? And if you've won, what are you doing playing Weiss Schwarz at that point?
And you just imagine like a multi-millionaire still playing Weiss Schwarz.
Well, imagine someone just winning the Powerball lotteries. Well, actually, no. They have the money. They can afford to keep playing Weiss Schwarz.
Yeah, go. At this point, start playing a Max Roadie decks that far.
Exactly. Come on, man. Come on, man. Show us peasants. Flaunt your money and show us peasants what your money can purchase at that point. But man, I don't know, man. Can you save this one?
I mean, the card's not complete garble. Like it's usable. It's usable. Like it's not quotable. No, we're not gonna go. I don't think we could go that far.
Okay, because I have one ready, man.
I will call you a fool.
Hey, man, compared to the rest of the set, why would it?
It's fair. It is something. I'll be a little nice. I'm just giving a playable minus. Like it is a serviceable combo, even if it's not the best.
Every ounce of strength, have it's like have mercy on this card, niche. I am devoting every ounce of strength just to spare this card from being quoted. I'm like, oh man. Alrighty, next. Oh.
Alright, yep.
Superb Song of the Valkyries, Tsubasa, 329k. She has the gold standard early play condition. She gains 500 for each other music, and she's a heal to stock.
Oh, it's a clone of Believe That Time Will Come Puck.
Excuse me, sir? Quintessential quintuples each Kanakano? Hello? I swear, we'll have this discussion 5 ever.
We'll have this.
Like, excuse me, sir? Well, at least I didn't begin with wait a fucking second. No, you got to me before I could say it. I was like, wait a fucking second. This is each command?
It's also Puck.
Much to my chagrin. Yes, this is also Puck. Goddamn furball.
Like, anyway, we can never go wrong with a card like this.
Now, the problem is that Tsubasa has already a lot of good level 3s.
Very true. And
come on, man. I think the audience is. I think even if you haven't looked through the set by now, if you've listened to the other reviews, you'd know. Yes, you can easily turn any level 3 into an early play in this.
Right.
Ame no Habakiri.
And we have to remember this is Tsubasa. There's multiple Ame no Habakiri.
Yeah, come on, man. If you're a veteran of the set, you would know.
There's like yes number of Ame no Habakiri.
Now, Ultimate Comet Tsubasa is a better target than Superb Song of the Valkyries here. In fact, let me actually read off what Ultimate Comet does, because just in case you didn't know.
Right, maybe you also want to tell us what actual.
Well, actually, no, it's not Ultimate Comet. Excuse.
What expansion game was it?
Of course. Well, let's see here. This is coming from the reprint set, AXZ Unlimited, set number 72. Of course, anybody who plays Tsubasa would know this. 329k. If you're playing the damn game, she's a 1500, and when she versus her battle opponent, you may exile it. Let's see here. When this enters the battlefield from your hand or via Ultimate Comet, I forget her name. It's the redheaded girl. It's the redheaded girl. Maria. Yes, Maria. When she may heal, and when she versus a battle opponent, you may pay 1, discard a card to burn your opponent for 1. That is probably a better card than Superb Song of the Valkyries here. because not only is an extra instance of damage, but it also gets rid of pesky things on your opponent's board. And you only lose 500 power for it. You only lose 500, and it healed you anyways. So, honestly speaking, that is a really popular target among Tsubasa players. Let's see here. Looking at a few other example lists that I've seen. You could also play Maria as well. She is
just make sure you mean a redheaded girl from XD Unlimited?
Yeah, XD Unlimited.
Oh, then that's Kanade.
That's Kanade. Excuse me. I was like, again, man. It's been a while since I've watched this show. Okay. Okay, but Kanade here.
Oh, to be fair, I don't think you played XD.
I did not.
I don't think Kanade appears in the anime.
Oh, she doesn't? That's why I don't know about her.
I don't think she does.
I don't think she does either, because I don't remember seeing her.
Hey, maybe some side series?
Oh, well... Who's she even voiced by?
Let me check here. Minami Takayama.
I've heard the name. Oh,
she appeared in episode 1. Oh, wait, no, I remember now.
She did?
Tsubasa's former partner.
Oh...
You know, when Hibiki goes to that concert, and yeah.
Oh, okay, now, okay.
okay.
Again, dude, it's been a long time. But regardless, though, if Ame no Habakiri is in the clock, she becomes an early play. When you play Ultimate Comment, you may discard, and she's in your front row. You may discard a card if you do, and let's see here. And if Tsubasa is in your level zone, actually, no. You may take a Tsubasa and a music character and exchange them. This card and the card gets swapped, and the Tsubasa gains additional 2,000. And you may choose 2 of your guys at the beginning of your opponent's draw step. You can give them 2,000 each for the turn. Like, literally, you have other options if you are playing Tsubasa. That's probably the best one I can think of off the top of my head. This isn't a terrible option, but I think I'd rather go with that Tsubasa I just mentioned. I'm looking through other Tsubasa decks right now to see if there are other options. Oh, there's another one within this set, but we'll get to her later. You could also summon this Tsubasa combo from AXC as well, the one that acts like Mocha. So you have other options, but if you want to play Superb Song of the Valkyries, I can't blame you necessarily. It's just that
it's a card. It's one of those, you know, if only it was not in this specific title problem.
How should I say this? If you were to ask most Gotsubun players about Ichika, staple, absolute staple. Like, the card is played as a 4 of in most Gotobun lists. For a reason. Card's amazing. However, even in ReZero, you'll see Puck a lot of the times. Doesn't matter if they are the Exile list or even the triple early play. You'll see Puck. So again, it's not the profile. And this is not even a nerfed version of the profile. This is the exact same card.
Right, Symphogear just suffers this problem of, because of its whole armed gear mechanic and everything, it just goes, well, cards that will otherwise be staple in most conventional titles, like quintessential quintuplets, which just simply don't really have a strong place here as a result. Like, why should I spend 2 stock to play so I can spend 1 stock and activate Ame no Habakiri and bring on something else?
Again, you can effectively ignore the early play condition. In fact, the card is a bit weaker because it's an early play. Like, the card, because the fact that they subtract something. They're going to detriment the card somehow to turn it into an early play in most cases. Or hell, you could even play the one that relies on ignition module. That's Tsubasa.
Nothing stops you from going down that route.
You could also play that. The cart is a bulky 11K that could become even bigger. That can make itself a 15,000 if you wanted to. Now, of course, you need an ignition module, otherwise she will die. But that's.
Oh, you'll find an ignition module that's worth using.
The blue one's not terrible. It's pendant.
They're all technically some form of pendant, dude.
Well, I mean,
most of them have a similar effect to Promise Pendant.
Again, man. Oh, it's not a Shimakaze. Excuse me. It's Minami combo, the level 1 combo that I talked about earlier. I think I would take that over fucking Amalgam.
Okay, fair enough. But anyway, but yeah, so Super Song of the Valkyries, Tsubasa here just has that problem of, well, you're useful in a nutshell, but in the context of this title, well, we effectively have yes amount of early plays available.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with the audience here. I tried to spit Superb Song of the Valkyries in the Gold Bars deck. You want to tell them how that went, man?
In order to try to find the blue to fit in to play this, it was clear he was desperate. He's playing like extra copies of a vanilla climax swap to do this. I'm like, what?
And else. There's literally nothing else.
Like,
there's nothing else that's universal.
How desperate are you?
Yes is the correct answer. I thought that was obvious, man.
Like, dude.
Just the jig is up, right?
This does not solve your problem.
In fact, this probably makes the deck worse. Just accept the fact that if you brick, you will brick.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, come on, dude! Don't be like this to me.
Oh, I wish I could, but.
Sorry, man. My hands are tied here.
My hands are actually tied.
This is trash, man. Don't even. Don't even. And man. Okay. Wait. When trying to again, dude, you have to realize the weakness of that gold bar deck is if you fail to get off Kirika and Shirabe, you do nothing for the rest of the game.
Right, but that shouldn't be happening too often.
True, but in those scenarios, you have no backup plan.
But come on, this is Weiss Schwarz.
You put your hands up and say I surrender. You might as well sign the match slip at that point, man. Am I wrong?
No, but
okay. In limited, excuse me, sir and or madam, please reveal the SSP that you grabbed. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Like, come on, man. Okay, what to give this? Verdict time.
Again, I gotta give it a playable minus. Like, it's still useful, but it's one of those like, unless you're trying to build like some kind of like weird mismatch of a good stuff stack.
Actually, no. Symphogear is one of those sets that rewards you for building the archetype.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I love this set. I'm going, you know what? If you're gonna pigeonhole me, at least reward me for the pigeonhole. I'm glaring at you, Go-To-Boon!
Oh boy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. If that didn't tell you, come on. Have you been listening to the show? Like, if you've been listening to the show, you would know. Yeah, Go-To-Boon. We're reviewing that show, and I was very excited. Now I'm semi-dreading it.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. This man has been hearing nothing but bitching about that set. He can attest to that.
More on that when we get there. I don't want to say anything right.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But in regards to Tsubasa, yeah, playable minus actually sounds pretty good because Look, Tsubasa is a great card. I love Tsubasa. Problem. We already have this card at home. Like, we can effectively ignore the early play condition.
Right, when when Amengo Habakiri exists to give us access to any level 3 Tsubasa as we please.
Like, for real?
Remember, people, Symphogear goes back it goes way back.
Okay, Symphogear in level 3.
The 19th ever Weiss set. That's very old.
Okay. Symphogear's main strength is its level 2 game. Symphogear is the queen of level 2. Thanks to those damn events.
Granted, this was more in GX because the arm gears in original in G were pretty garble.
Well, again, dude, I could honestly say now with XB.
Okay, maybe some people, I'm pretty sure someone in the comments is going to start typing, but Symphogear original Amengo Habakiri was actually good.
Okay, then please put your argument in the comment section. We'd love to read it. We'd love to. You know what? The thing with these reviews is not to say that we're right and you are wrong. It's to start a conversation.
Right. Well, I know. When we go over spoiler, holy chance Tsubasa, I'll explain the several Amengo Habakiri.
At the same time, I'm going. You know, honestly speaking, I think a lot of people misinterpret the point of these reviews.
For sure.
But regardless, though, let's move on from the superb song of the Valkyries.
Okay. It's time. Holy chance Tsubasa, people. 001500. On play, discard music character, search for any of the Amengo Habakiris. This sucks. Set 1, G, GX, you name it. And it's also an on-play Climax, Dix Climax Salvage.
Okay, so if you're playing the it's like if you have 3 or fewer music characters, you cannot play this from hand. Are you playing the game? Choose one Holy Chant Tsubasa that's untapped and exile it. If you do, choose one Tsubasa from your hand and place it onto any card on the board. At the beginning of the climax phase, choose one Holy Chant Tsubasa and exile it and add it back to your hand. And you may choose one card in your level area and swap it with this.
Pseudo swap.
Of course. And
we will see cards that care about having Amengo Habakiri in level area. So, I'll give it like a little history lesson. So the original Amengo Habakiri goes only into a Tsubasa from set 1. The original Amengo Habakiri reads, it's a QQ event. Second level trigger hires Tsubasa. If you do, you play the level 3 from your hand, the specified one. You heal 1, and this card goes to memory. And that level 3 is with Amengo Habakiri in memory plus 1500, so she's like 11k. On play, draw 2, discard 1.
That's it?
Now, granted, there was a level 1 Tsubasa card that gained markers to let you use those markers to play your arm gears.
Right, it's a 2/1. It's a 2/1 level support actually. You may tap this to marker the top card of your deck, and instead of paying,
that was a 1/1.
No, it's a 2/1, dude.
That was a set 1 version.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about the modern day version.
Okay, well, yeah. Go to a 1/1. I get that.
Oh, okay. Well, again, instead of paying the stock, you may eject the marker from this instead, and it's also a level support.
Like, then the G, Amengo Habakiri, second level trigger hire Tsubasa, bring out another specified level 3 Tsubasa from hand, and that gets 3k power for the cycle, so that becomes a 13k on the level 3, which has the Cursed Claws, and with a Climax combo could gain pay 1 draw, unattack, pay 1 draw 1 card, gets even more power for the cycle, imagine a 19k.
Jesus Christ.
This combo's not very good overall.
Right.
And everyone knows like the GX Amengo Habakiri works exactly like the GX Gungnir and the GX Ichival.
Right, and then we have the modern day variant. Amongst the 4 Amengo Habakiris, I will play the modern day variant.
Right, again, not everyone can be like Hibiki and have best ways to have costumes level 2s.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. Oh, costless level 2s, man. FR.
I'm just like, oh, why is this promo expensive? Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
GX Kongir waves hello.
yeah. I'll just play the modern day variant. Thank you. Turning any level 3 into an early play.
Right. Well, I mean, good GX ones do that too, but
Right, but at the same time, it didn't require me to have that goofy clause of having to sacrifice a level 2.
you're not sacrificing a you bouncing a hand.
Still,
No.
still, having the fucking having the bonder, having the bonder.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
everyone knows how the GX Arm Gear Kongir hello one.
Right. Come on, dude. I'd rather fucking effectively blink the bonder back to my hand.
You know what? Fair enough.
And just like with Kirika, I could effectively discard a pants trigger for the fucking for the event, man.
True. Stonks.
Event's so good. Oh, I can pitch this dead card in my hand and compress one.
Yeah, and people, if Gavin's previous spiel on all the different Tsubasa options that exist earlier, when we were talking about Superb Song of Valkyries, Tsubasa getting up for swinging enough, I think it's pretty clear what we had to give this package.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, of course, this is not as good as Kirika and Shinabe's arm gear. Hell no. Igalima is the clear winner here. I will admit that. But at the same time, though, I'm
Wait,
gonna have a
not Show Shagana?
well, Shou Shigana slash Igalima.
Okay,
A lot of people,
both of them, fair enough.
but at the same time, more people play Igalima because Holy Chat Kirika is this card, dude. A lot of people prefer the pitch CX salvage as opposed.
I mean, especially in Gak Deck, FR, Go Bardook.
Yeah, dude. That's why Igalima is so much more popular. But honestly, like that's why I kind of wish like Holy Chat Shinabe was also this card. You know, was also this card.
That would have been absurd.
That would have been too easy, man. That would have been too easy. Emergency ban for Symphogear needed. Like FR ban, it would be literally everywhere. Like, oh no. But regardless, though, holy chant. Okay, in limited.
Effectively, you're probably pulling 2 rares.
I don't know, man. Have fun finding both rares. Have fun finding them. And well, I mean, Havakiri might be useful by itself, but Holy Chant.
Oh, by the way, quick trivia. Except for the set 1 version, G, GX, and XVs Omega Habakiri, and I think this also goes for it should also go for Ichivo and Gungnir as well. All have they have the same flavor text because it's all of the English. It's all of the what are those called? The initiator chance to activate the ears. They're the same flavor text. Just putting that out there. But anyway, you were saying?
At the same time, though, oh man, you know, I was originally in that idea that I mentioned about trying to add Superb Song of the Valkyries. I actually thought about splashing some Amino Habakiri / Holy Chance bosses in there, but I'm just going.
I don't good diluting your deck.
I don't have the room. First off,
I'm like doing that. You hella diluting.
I can't afford to dilute my main strategy for a backup plan.
Weiss Schwarz isn't really that type of game.
Man, if we only had a sideboard, man. But you know, sideboarding aside, I'm going, oh man, I wish I had the room, but I can't. And you know, this would make an excellent blue splash if we had the room. But in terms of ratings, well,
I'll give these both a solid playable. Like Tsubasa does have good cards, but they're not like as amazing as some of the other stuff that we've seen. Like definitely not near equally much so Sagana packages absurd.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this playable as well. I can't be that nice to it.
Right, yeah, I guess I look at what Tsubasa technically. I also say look at Tsubasa technically has two different game plans. Like one involving Mario, one involving Kanage.
Oh, and guess what? The reason only finds Kanade.
That's the sad part. Well, I mean, I wish I also find Tsubasa, so you could technically still use it, but
Yeah,
it's
of
gonna
course.
it's gonna be awkward.
Majority of the time, you're gonna be using it to find Tsubasa cards.
Right.
But
But yeah, yes, I have good Kanage cards, but
they're not as good as Tsubasa cards.
rip Kanage. Press F.
Yep, press F to pay my respects here. But next,
Yep, we now have tight preparatory movements Tsubasa 216,000. Auto climax combo at the beginning of your encore step. If Chaos Flame Wraps Rush, the common book trigger is in your climax area. If you have another music character, pretty difficult boost your rogue. And if there's either no character in front of her or her battle point is reversed, search your deck for any up to 2 mystic characters, reveal them, and put them into your stock in and this is also an anti-change bottom deck bomb.
it's cool.
It's cool.
It's very likely to go off. Like, hello?
Right.
Everybody and their grandma plays early plays.
Right, and by playing a combo, you go heck of stock positive by doing that.
And you can do this for every type preparatory moment Tsubasa.
Yeah? While making your opponent's early play board kind of just sit there going like,
Nope.
well...
I'm getting bombed. Now, of course, it's kind of ridiculous to see 3 early plays out there.
Yeah,
Like,
that means someone heck a high road.
but again, type preparatory moments punishes them heavily for it. Now, excluding the combo, because would you really dedicate a combo slot to this?
Overall, like outside like some dumb meme strategy, no.
Like,
I would have to be playing something like hyper. Like I would argue, I'm playing like a big meme deck if I'm playing the.
I'm gonna make a Bofody reference.
Oh boy.
Those of you who are in the know, information warfare, Frederica. This sounds almost as memey as information warfare Freddy, man. I mean, yes, information warfare Freddy. Haha, I can delete my opponent's board. But number one, you have to dedicate an entire climax slot to it, and it's RNG dependent. So you have to go through a bunch of hoops just to effectively wrath your opponent. But at the same, Tsubasa is a lot less risky.
True. You know what you're getting.
She's a bloody bomb. Now, I even thought about putting this in the idea of trying to splash Superb Song with Valkyries. But I ultimately decided against it because Kinika and Shirabe do a good job at destroying early plays themselves.
Right.
So I'm going, why do I need a bomb?
Right, why don't I just actually keep my damn board?
When I can just sick my own level 3s of them. That's kind of the huge problem with anti-change bombs at 2 now. Early plays have just become so prevalent now.
And you know, as we like to say here, early plays are the enemies of
early plays. Right, as the Memory TV quote states. but there's some truth to that Memory TV quote. Like, why not just like I can see why a lot of people don't play anti-change counters at 2 either anymore, because why would I pay 3 stock and sacrifice effectively 2 cards? All I'm really doing is preventing 3 damage. And sure, my guy's living. Okay, fair enough. But why not just summon early plays and just flat out wipe them out? Like, you can't, like, anti-change options, like, I can understand why anti-change bombs at 1 are played, but like you have to really make me care about an anti-change bomb at 2. And they tried with Tsubasa. But like, I don't know, man. You play a lot more standby than I do. How scared are you of Tsubasa?
No, not really. By the time that she comes down, my any level 2 standby charts I brought out, they've already done some damage. I really shouldn't care at that point.
What about bombing your early plays?
Yeah.
Shrug, right?
Yeah.
Have fun losing in damage economy.
I just played these to really heal down.
And have fun losing damage economy.
Pretty absurd I could do that.
You're like, okay, sure, it's going to the bottom of my deck. Do I care? No, I don't really.
I now know the trigger of my. I now know that last trigger.
It's gonna be a trigger. I know what the last card is of my deck. It's a bloody trigger.
Right, unless I for some reason I actually shuffle my deck.
And man, you hit that tutoring brainstorm.
That's a different story.
Well, at that point though, you can easily just fetch the early play that they bottom decked.
There's also that.
So realistically speaking, okay, in limited, do we care?
Except, well, the biggest problem is this. Even, like, it's hard to pull this off in limited because most people are going to be playing for bulk. And by the time you bring this out, your opponent probably has bigger bulk that you can't even actually change. So, this is probably not going off in limited.
We run into the problem of what's an early play in limited.
And you know, this is not particularly big on stacks to reliably pop off in limited.
Dude, vanillas can defend against this.
That's the sad part. I have no choice. I'll just gotta give. Well, I'll give credit where credit is due. Great meme of a card.
Great meme of a card. Yeah, I like the artwork. I like the artwork.
I mean, you are aware that you're aware of Weiss connecting to.
I don't know actually.
So remember there was a card called Type Preparatory Movements Chris.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Hey, nice boba tea there.
Right. Anyway.
All right, next.
Yep.
Resurrected Phoenix, Tsubasa. 3-2-5-5. Let's see here. Experience. Oh god damn it, Air Gelentum or Amino Havakiri are in your level area. This card gains 4,500, aka making her a 10k. Bushy, no. Come on, we've spoken about this. Auto, when this card attacks you, you pay the cost of 1. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck if it's a creature. Or one of the 2 events, burn your opponent for 1.
Okay. I want to say before we talk about this card, we should talk about a climax combo that refers back to this card.
Oh baby.
So I will bring up that Amalgam Mario 328,000 experience if Ergilum or Amino Habakiri is in your level area. She gets 3,000, making her an 11,000. At the end of this card's attack, if highest good Rose Cross, the rare standby trigger, is in your requirements area, and if you have another music character, pretty difficult music. They pay a cost of pay 1, discard 1 music character from your hand. If you do, choose one of your other revived Phoenix, Tsubasa, Standing, and that card gets the following 2 abilities until the end of the turn. Your opponent cannot play backup during battles involving that card, and that card gets hexproof.
Wait a second. Okay,
what's going on now?
So I heard you like playing. I heard you like building Marika. Am I lying?
You're not.
I was like, wait a second.
Yes, we are building Marika.
But Bushiroad did all the work for us.
True.
Like, literally. Okay. For those of you who are like, I don't know how it works. Okay, so Tsubasa attacks upon attacking her third ability goes on the stack. Okay, you pay the one, you reveal a top card. It succeeds. Burn one and then on swing for two. Then Maria attacks. Pay one, discard one, untap Tsubasa. Maria swings for 2 or 3. Tsubasa goes in again for 1. It's like Tsubasa goes in on attack, pay the 1, ability goes on the stack. You get a successful resolution. She burns you for another 1, and then she swings for 2 or 3, or perhaps even 4 this time because you get to trigger again.
That happened.
So literally,
you're playing standby. Chances are you're playing a pretty high number of triggers.
So literally, you just hit them 5 times with 2 creature cards.
Yep, and that's you know, the game takes into account that there could be another
Tsubasa.
Well, not another Tsubasa. It could be another Tsubasa, or we could go even more ham.
Oh baby. But literally though,
like you could technically do that. You could technically do the nut play of having 2 Amalgam Maria.
Oh lordy, no! That's 7 assaults. Actually, no, that's not 7 assaults. That's 10 assaults. 8 of them came from bloody Tsubasa.
That's pretty normal.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing at that point, man? How are you living? How are you living, man? Excuse me? And you can do fuck all to her.
Like I can guarantee you're better doing her first attack.
She has hexproof, dude.
No, on the first attack she doesn't have it yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You have to attack with Tsubasa first, and then.
Oh, you have to attack with Tsubasa first, and then afterwards. No. I hope you have anti damage. If you don't, you're screwed. Like, BTW. Why are people ignoring this?
Well, it's Hyrule AF. You can bring down 2 Mario, and you're gonna have a resurrected figure Tsubasa, and you need to have enough music characters to discard.
But if you do, they are dead.
Yes, they are dead. Correct. I think people just kind of I think. Well, okay. With Symphogear, you know, proving that green has become great again. Why play standby when I could play the anti-standby deck?
Enough, but I understand green. Green is great. I think green is great. But at the same time, why are we ignoring standby when they have things like this?
I think it goes to your problem of Japan goes like to hang out all in on something.
I mean,
like Eureka's, this is very all in.
Yes, but this might also say you win.
It might as well say you win. True.
Ugh.
Like yeah, like oh I forgot to write that because Billy Eckers up to turn here. I just realized that.
I assumed it only activated once per turn, dude. That's what the analysis implies.
Right.
But at the same time, Matt, wait, you what? Again, man, imagine being able to use Maria's armed gear to summon this.
Yeah, and chances, because you're playing standby, you can just simply shit out another one in the back row turn.
Right, and then imagine casting an Ameo Habakiri and then shitting out this Tsubasa. Tsubasa.
It is pretty hilarious to pull this off.
Like, oh, and guess what your level 1 combo can be? A certain Chris? Like, hello?
An 8 standby deck. That could be a pretty interesting 8 standby deck.
Burning X Drive Chris. I draw all the creatures I need. And then, like we said in red, aren't you scared of Burning X Drive Chris?
Oh, indeed, bury me in Carnival.
Like she not only imagine burning X Drive Chris into these two. How scared are you now?
I'm gonna hope that I can somehow kill him before that.
Because if they assemble the Wombo, you're signing that match slip, aren't you?
Crying.
There's 10 instances coming for your face, man. Oh, I refreshed 4 out. They have this at 2. Oh, where's the match slip? Where's a pen? I'm fucked. Man. Now that I think of again, man.
Like, I'm not misreading this to the point where there's something that says we can't do.
No, dude.
I'm pretty sure we could do that.
Imagine 2 Amalgamaria and one Resurrected Phoenix.
Oh, actually, I just realized something. Actually, also stand this card.
Oh. That's fine, but why we would not untap Tsubasa, dude? The analysis is dependent on Tsubasa, dude.
Alright.
Imagine
I don't want to go see these things like.
Imagine a no response to Tsubasa flying in at you for 8 instances, man. It's like Yu and Riri again. Like
that was pretty good.
That was pretty nutty. Like, by the way, Maria is $1.50. Tsubasa's $1. So if you want to play this wombo combo on the cheap,
you go ahead. Like you'll build that shit for like under 100 easy.
Oh yeah, and guess what? You even have access to Tsubasa Dize. You can even
now keep in mind that she will not help you find Mario's.
No. But you even have a decent backup plan, unlike the gold bar deck. Superb Song of the Valkyries. You actually have room for Superb Song of the Valkyries. Like, it's one of those, why are you guys ignoring this? Like, holy crap, this is actually pretty good. I don't know, man. I would be scared of 10 instances I can't respond to. Wouldn't you?
Pretty nutty.
Oh, and guess what? Resurrected Phoenix came from my hand, so she still healed my ass. At the very least. And guess what? She's a decent 10k, so she's not exactly easy to destroy. I'm a standby deck. I'm packing counters. Like, man.
Like the fact that this could happen as early as level 2 is actually ridiculous.
That's bloody ridiculous. Soul Sleeper and I were complaining last night, dude, this game is hella fast now. Yeah? It's like, dude, this game's basically modern at this point. He's like, dude, this game is way too fast. Why are we dying so quickly? It's turn 4. We're already both level 3.
And modern is a turn 4 of the 5 game. Mistaken.
Yeah, modern is literal. This game is literally the same speed as modern now, dude. Like, again, when I said this game is basically modern, I'm not lying. In fact, at times, modern is actually slower than this game.
Oh, okay, calm down there, as there is control player.
You mean Jeskai control?
Oh, yeah, be even more of an asshole?
Yep.
Jeskai control? Oh, dude.
You want me to say Esper control?
That was established a long time ago.
You want to say Esper? You want me to say Esper control? Come on, man.
I wish Esper control buried you as early as like turn 3.
Yes, but otherwise they sat there 5 ever, man.
Almost no one's gonna play that out.
True.
F4, man. I want to see a random wall. Game 2, dude. I'm bringing in my fucking sidecards.
Fucking wall. Fucking they see Wall of Omens. They're going, oh fucking hell, man. You know what? Game 2. I'll just concede here.
Okay, I'm bringing my sideboard.
They say Wall of Omen's turn 2?
Wall of effing Omen's turn 2. Fuck out of here.
Hey man, it's a 0-8 wall that can't trick me. I can't hurt you. Hey,
That's what they all say.
Would you prefer I say Wall of Denial?
Oh my god.
You can't even remove Wall of Denial. Oh, you want to attack me? You want to attack me with your pesky 2/2 flyer out game? No, fuck off.
But regardless, though, resurrect these two, man. Oh, limited.
That's how it works.
Oh, check your lottery tickets at that point, dude. You gotta find a double rare and a rare.
On top of, you also need both some number of arm gears between Eric Lam and Amingo Habakiri.
And the climax rare.
And you probably want a holy chunk of the corresponding character with that.
Oh, and not to mention the climax rare.
That's way too much work.
Check your lottery tickets at that point, man.
But someone getting hate draft you by that point? Oh my god.
Okay, either your pod has no knowledge, or they just don't care. That's being polite, sir, and you know that. That's the polite way of saying that. I won't utter that. I won't be that mean on the air. But at the same time, you already know what to give this man. Shit.
Yeah, I guess it's worth checking out.
Oh my god.
Not worthy.
Yo, dude, Ace Standby sounds hella delicious.
Right, I think the base process, like, it just feels very. I think it's one of those, like, people think it might break something.
Kirikun Shirabe would like a word with you.
Oh, but people feel fine with that.
I don't know how, but I don't know, man. I like instant win buttons. Don't you? And man, I like instant win buttons. Hey, look, I won. Let's fucking go, boys. I kind of want to build 8 standby, but...
But you realize how high roll it is.
No, I realize I might as well just buy the goddamn playset at that point.
True. Alright.
Alright, next. 4 head flick, Tsubasa, 001k. Let's see here. When this enters battlefield, choose one of you guys, give them 1500. When this card attacks, give another 1500.
Cool.
It's Pucci Mikon with another 1500 boost. I'm going, why?
Like, like, in Constructed, you probably don't play. Really don't.
Like, I'm going, was this really designed to help a Malcolm Tsubasa out?
That's what she was meant for, FR. Or the Minami.
Fair enough.
Like, I guess it's not back there.
It's not terrible, but why? Card is just whatever. Like, FR... Okay. In Constructed, you don't care. In Limited, actually, this is not bad.
Now we're talking. Like, in worst case, she could just be a 4K for the turn.
Yeah, a 4K, or, she can help one of your lanes run over something.
Or 2 of your lanes.
Or 2 of your lanes if they need just a 1500 buff each.
Like, that's pretty absurd.
So, you know what?
This is low-key a staple limit.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good in Limited. What rarity is this?
Uncommon, dude.
Uncommon? Shit, we're gonna find plenty of these. Yeah, playable minus, staple. It's an easy staple in Limited.
Great card.
It Constructed. Oh man, we would have quoted this and move on, but like, no, that's what we do Limited, people.
Alright, moving on. We now have facial expression of preparedness. Tsubasa 0-2500 on play climax swap.
I tried to add this card in. I tried.
As a blue splash for a superb song of Valkyries. Also. And
now,
he's going like, oh.
Now, of course, this is just the vanilla static variant. Is this card necessarily terrible? No, it isn't. But at the same time, this card also screams why. Like, it's not necessarily that great. But at the same time,
Like,
it's realistic.
This is query one goes like you're placing a Tsubasa strategy.
Look, Tsubasa decks have always clearly been 8 pants. But unironically, you can play this in 8 standby. And it's not terrible there.
Right, I'm going to argue a standby is kind of a Tsubasa strategy.
No,
I mean,
it's
not as much.
no, it's it. Of course, the blue half of that deck is Tsubasa. That's the blue
Right.
half of that deck.
Right.
But at the same time, it's not necessarily a Tsubasa-based strategy. In fact, dude, your mid game is burning X Drive Chris. So, at the same time, I'm going, Chris, at the same time, you don't have that many good blue cards as a splash. This set really punishes you for splashing. That's what I've noticed. And while this card isn't terrible, it's not a great splash. Like, I think you've noticed that throughout the review.
Right, they're forcing you. As Gavin was saying earlier, Symphogear rewards you for playing with Gang of Faction very, very strongly. Like imagine a better Idolmaster shiny colors, and that's Symphogear.
Is that why I like this set so much?
It's probably a superior version of shiny colors.
No, it's more of how should I say this?
You like how it's designed to reward you to play a specific subset of cards?
Correct. It's rewarding me for factionalization. I don't hate factionalization. At least I have to put thought into the factionalization.
Right,
I have
to play which one do I play and why over the others.
Yes, exactly. And both 8 standby and 8 gold bars have their merit.
And don't forget 8 choice.
Yes, 8 choice also has its merit. Literally, you could splash into any of those 3 archetypes, and it will be viable to some degree. Now, of course, I think 8 choice is probably the weakest amongst the 3, but again, it is still very viable. Metonia Hibiki. Oh, baby. Card's good. That combo is amazing. But the thing is that the problem with a generic card like this is you want to include it, but it doesn't work. It often does not work. If you know what I mean. Like, you want, for example, if you try to include facial expression preparedness Tsubasa in the 8 choice variants, you could fit it in, but it won't be the best choice.
Right, EBK has her own climax swap.
I tried to include this in 8 bars. Well, tell the audience how that went, man.
It just screamed of desperation, as I mentioned earlier.
It did.
I'm just like, dude, is this the best you could go with for Blue Splash?
FR, man? And you just told me no, dude. Forget about it.
At that point, why even?
Why even? And 8 standby. Actually, the deck wants to play Tsubasa. The deck wants to be Tsubasa. Wants to include Tsubasa as a mainstay. So yeah, facial preparedness is great in that particular deck. We're talking about even in a generic sense here. Symphogear is one of those sets that makes me go, even generic staple cards are not fit for every deck. And I simultaneously love it. I love it more than I hate it. And I think a lot of the player base really hates it when, generic staple cards don't work in every deck. Don't you get that feeling from a lot of players?
Not necessarily directly, like you're not gonna like immediately like burn out like that is the case.
But it steams their buns a little bit, right?
Probably, like I can't truly confirm this.
Okay, fair enough. I suspect it, but I cannot confirm that myself. How do you feel about that?
Like personally, as a player,
Yes, personally.
I, 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 I think it's ultimately a good thing if that is the case. You know, like you know, Symphogear is a title that screams professionalism done right to a T. Well, and um, you know, especially given how long it has been around for, like the fact that it goes from W19 to W89, that says a lot. And the fact that it can still maintain that identity for so many expansions, that just goes to show, it just proves to be a testament of its ability to maintain itself as a product, as a line of products of that nature. That we could create something like good, powerful cards that make specific factions powerful to the point where we can make otherwise good, useful generic cards feel well more of an afterthought getting actual consideration.
Like it makes me glad that I actually have to think about it.
Right,
That I cannot just
right. I like a single gear is not just simply 42 staple characters and 8 climaxes.
that would be boring as fuck, dude. I like sets that make me think about it.
Right, do I want to try to do the Wombo combo in 8 standby? Do I want to back my opponent 5 ever with 8 gold bars? Do I want to PPK smash with 8 choice?
It depends on which route I feel like. Let's say, for example, I want to go. I want to feel relatively safe, but I don't want to have that as high of a ceiling. Hibiki is my girl. If I want to go, if I want the absolute explosiveness, 8 standby. Chris into Moria / Tsubasa top end. Or do I want a combination of the two? I can go with the 8 gold bars. All three of those options are viable, and it depends on which route. It depends on who you are as a player. Like, it depends on who you are as a player as to which route you'll take. I personally speaking would not mind playing, would not personally not mind playing 8 standby or 8 bar. And well, I'm not the type that will play it safe. That will not play it safe. I don't mind experimenting with 8 choice either. So literally speaking, yes, I would play literally all 3 decks. What about yourself?
I could see myself enjoying all 3. I don't know if I could actually pick one. I feel I might actually enjoy 8 choice the most. I guess like we could go with I guess like what Hibiki has available.
Enough. And I thought for sure you would go standbys.
No, I would say 8 gold bar as I would say 8 gold bars a close second. It's just more of I'm not a big fan of the fact that I'm not a big fan of decks that unironically what's the word? I guess I just more of like 8 gold bars, Symphogear, like it just feels so what's the word? It feels too much of a roller coaster for my liking.
Basically, you don't want to take the gigantic risk that is standby.
Yeah, like as much as I like standby, I'm just kind of like oh ho 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 ho. Like I would let you try it, but I wouldn't want you play it 5 ever.
Like if burning
If I had access to every single Symphogear card, I would play standby on occasion, not every week.
you wouldn't main standby.
No.
I personally I would switch if I want to switch it up, yeah, I would definitely go 8 standby.
Yeah, for a couple of fun games or something, or like for if I just feel like effing around my locals, then sure, I'll bring 8 standby once in a blue moon.
But walking into World Grand Prix with 8 standby.
Oh man, I'm asking for trouble.
You better roll that nat 20 for the day, man. If Burning X Drive either whiffs or gives you garbage, oh man, you are in trouble.
Like that is a very high roll deck. There's no doubt about it.
And I love that high roll, man. Oh my god, the Burning X Drive Chris will bury you, man.
It could bury me in Garbo, Evan.
True. It could give you Garbo advantage, or it could bury your opponents with everything that you need. Imagine drawing 4 cards that you needed, man.
Oh my goodness. How far?
You're like, dude, I just drew 4 cards. I don't care if you know my hand. I don't even care if you know my hand.
Right, what can I really do about it?
Nothing.
This is Weiss Schwarz.
It's more of, hey man, I don't have access to fucking Thoughtseize. I can't rip your hand apart.
Or no wheels.
Oh god damn it. Fucking hell, dude. Imagine if wheels existed in this game. Oh lord. Oh,
at least when Salvers does a wheel, it's only for you, the player.
Oh god damn it, dude! That removes half of why wheels are so good.
Right, but there was some people do mess around with this one strategy where it's a card that literally burns your opponent for each card you discard.
Fair enough. Now that I'm thinking about how to build 8 standby, man, it's my best 2/2 fucking Superb Song of the Valkyries, Madia, FR. No, right? I would go with Tomoe and Chris, right?
Yeah, you would go with the Dick Chris speaker.
And man, at 12,500 in front of Madia. Fuck. How are you killing that?
Oh?
No.
Bomb or die.
In limited, you know what? This card is actually pretty damn good in limited.
Especially for all the different requirements you're gonna end up with, yeah.
And this thing's fucking bulky too, man.
2500 second Scoff in limited.
It's near a vanilla.
Yeah, so overall I gotta give this the playable minus.
No, I'm gonna be generous, playable here.
Okay, fair enough.
One of the free factionalized decks could really use this card, and it's amazing and limited, so.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh man, is it fucking time already?
Oh baby, it is definitely time. Or you're reading this first part, I'm reading the second part.
Alrighty. What can I do for everyone? Elf91045. It's an alchemist, boys. Okay, let's see here. Once in this battlefield, mill the top 2 cards of your deck. If it's a climax combo, you may pay the cost of pitching a card. If you do, salvage. Alrighty, climax combo. Sacrifice this when Beat of Awakening, the common pants trigger, is in your climax area. You may pay the cost. If you do, put an overwhelming power Carol from your hand into this card's previous slot. Oh baby.
And Overwhelming Power Carol is a 2/1 7500 with both the Alchemist and Music trait. Other checks you get power plus X until end of turn, where X is the number of your other Alchemist characters divided by 500. And Climax combo when her battle opponent becomes reversed. If Beat of Awakening, the same Climax is in your Climax area, look at up to your top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 2 Alchemist characters amongst them, add them to your hand, mill the rest, choose one of your characters, and gets power plus 1000 until end.
Do you want or shall I?
I'll let you take it. She's your girl.
Wait a fucking second. This reads extremely familiar.
It should.
Oh man, this rubs me the wrong way. This hella does.
No, to be fair, Elf9 does not just do the simple draw ditch.
True, it is RNGesus based.
But if that RNG goes off, easiest character of your life.
Oh baby, easiest Carol of my life, man. I could ditch a jank card in my hand for Carol. Holy shit.
Pretty good.
And this toughness wise is bigger than the original was. By 500.
Oh, you mean Carol?
Yes, Carol.
I mean, Elf9 is definitely better than just a 3K.
True. True, but she still gets smushed in response. Come on,
Boy,
man.
boy, Elf9 she does.
But Carol here, now Carol is not as big as the original. Carol is not as big as the original. She cannot eliminate early plays. That was a little ridiculous that the original could.
Oh, actually, I mean, Carol could still eliminate a fair number of, could still correction a good amount of early.
Okay, fair enough. As a 9/5, she can eliminate Aqua clones. And
And you play a combo, the range definitely expands.
Right. She becomes 10,500, so she can now start eliminating those pesky 10/5s.
And as we've been saying, or we've been hinting at it for a while, alchemists are very much a memory-based deck.
Oh Lord. Oh
Imagine a
Lord.
combo like this in Alchemist.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That sounds to sound a little insane.
That does. I mean, dude, you can bury your opponents in card advantage.
On top of yes, a months of recollection.
I have card advantage 5 ever, man. Like, okay, I would personally know. I've had the equivalent of triple Carol go off. And man, I thought you said your hand was empty. No, my hand is now 6 cards. I know every single card in my hand. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck, dude. What can you do about my hand?
Fuck all.
I have counters in hand, man. I have counters 5 ever. Now, I love combos like Carol. I really do, actually. Combos like Carol, well, they're great rewards, dude. Risk equals reward with Carol. Like, Carol, what's the reward? Now, most people would ask, what's the reward for getting Carol? You get to bury your opponents in card advantage.
Right, and given that she's a 75, most things are not getting over that.
And she's fucking 10/5 with the combo, dude. Sure, she doesn't net you as much inherent card advantage as Burning X Drive Chris does, but again, Chris is a lot riskier because she's 2,000 smaller. Now, and Chris also has a lower floor too, because you can only pull off 1 Chris. Carol, you can pull off as many as 3 of them. The likelihood of you being able to pull off 3 Carol is tiny, but if she does, you'll be swimming in card advantage for the rest of the game. What is this clocking you speak of?
Mm-hmm. That's very good for a recollection focused deck, by the way.
Like, dude, you exile like a quarter of your deck away with Alchemist.
Some maps are number like that.
That's pretty damn good. Like, now, of course, Alchemist is a subsection. Is a subsection of Symphogear, so unfortunately, I don't know much about the lore in this one. So, well,
We want to go over some lore. Okay, so Elf9 is a homunculus that Carol made.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's why Elf9 becomes Carol in the combo. She's kind of like, I guess, needed. So Carol effectively, like, kind of saw her maker in a previous arc or something.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to bring her back to deal with a bigger problem, Elf9's like, well, I guess I could kind of reunite the 4 auto scorers and myself together to reform, to resurrect Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. Like, that's effectively what happens.
Fair enough. And the thing is that I don't actually see that many Alchemist lists.
I guess due to the fact that, now versus back in GX, well, there's just simply more counterplay to recall.
That most people don't even bother playing, dude. Let's face it.
Okay,
Let's face it.
I think the problem is people kind of don't. People kind of don't like. People overall don't like the playstyle of it, or they got too spoiled by Psychono, or Psychono or Slime for memory-based decks now.
Fair enough.
Hey, you want to hear something that's a little sad, Gavin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking through the Alchemist card pool to make sure that I'm not about to lie on my ass here. But I want to say that before Elf9 and Karo here, the quote-unquote only other climax combo that they had before this was It was a 1-0. Elf 9.
Oh,
It's a blue card, of course.
sure.
During your opponent's turn, you have 5 or more cards in your hand, using 8,000.
Okay.
On attack with, I forget if it's like a book or pants.
Okay.
Pay 1 to draw 1 card.
Why would I bother playing that?
Like there was a reason why like Alchemist decks like they really care about playing Climax Combos period. When we just play like
They just rather ram shitters into exile.
right, especially when
Right.
when one of your triggers was actually at the time we'll go over what the old version was because spoiler alert the auto scorers were reprinted with different abilities for XV here.
I'm guessing they're better versions now,
Um,
but we'll go over those later.
Debatably they are. But one of the original aura scores was literally like on reverse, goes to memory. You remember the ring from Love Live?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally that card.
I see.
Literally search for an alchemist when reverse
Okay,
By-
that's
by-
actually pretty good.
by doing a thing.
Right, but at the same time, I'm going. Now back to Carol here. Well, it's fetching a bunch of uncommons. You have to fetch 2 uncommons and a climax common, so it's not that hard to find.
No, but it's also not easy. And you also get finding of alchemists to make use of.
True. So
I mean, we
Hey.
we have alchemists in low rarities, but
hate drafting does exist.
they draft because it says people go, why are alchemist cards being drafted? Let's just start
No,
stealing
but-
alchemists.
Now, bear in mind though, if alchemists are part of your 32, part of your 32 drafted cards, those cards are dead. You only grab those cards to hate draft. That's it.
But for some people, that is a working strategy.
Fair enough. That does introduce an element of counterplay. Just know that any alchemists that you do grab are dead. You can't realistically add them to your draft deck. Unless you really want to just play them just to exile them. Which at that point, fair enough. Though you could play actual events that actually benefit you. But honestly speaking, I like Carol. I really do.
Yeah, I think this is a very, very nice boost to the alchemist decks for those who still wish to stand by them.
Now, of course, this pales in comparison to. Now, we've been saying on this show they'll never reprint those They'll never reprint those archetypes again. Well, Carol has proved they will, albeit nerfed.
Right, you're not going to print an exact copy.
Oh man, dude! Imagine if
And,
Carol
you
was
know,
an
and-
actual
and
clone.
remember, alchemists. Most people are not even going to bother because it's.
Right. But imagine if she was an actual duplicate.
Ooh, imagine alchemists with actual bulk. Okay, they technically kind of have bulk. I'll explain more when we get to the auto scorers later.
But you know what?
I'll give these both a play up.
Yeah, definitely the playable.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you know, I'll be honest, Gavin. During AXC, I'm pretty sure a lot of people just go, man, alchemists suck now.
Well, during XV, they went to the gym, man.
Like reading through Kaguya and the new alchemists in AXC, FR.
Hey, man, but Carol and Elf 9 here. Whoa.
Yeah, the old alchemists are back, Gavin.
Oh, okay, that's
Not those weird blue Kaguya pals.
so those imposters, basically.
Effectively imposters. It's kind of like how with the Milky, like the Phantom Keys and Milky Homes, like there was like that new group that came out of nowhere.
Come on, man. Nobody liked them.
Exactly, like who like Kaguya and
No one.
almost nobody as far as I'm concerned.
All right, next.
Okay.
Noble Red, Elsa, 001K. Let's see here. Begins your opponent's attack step. Well, she runs, and she's a. Wait a second. Is that a standard bomb in red or in blue?
The standard bomb in blue, FR.
Wait, what? I said the word red there because I was thinking, no,
no. To give it credit, she is part of the Noble Red faction.
Right, but why isn't she actually red, man?
There's a reason for this.
Fair enough. So, this is Chitoge.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, this is Chitoge,
Imagine
dude.
Chitoge becoming a common.
But what? She was a fucking double threaded man! Oh,
Wait,
Brian.
wasn't Chitoge also 500 power bigger?
Yeah, but FR, man, 500 power for a complete rarity downgrade? Like, come on, man! I thought you would be, like, crying over here, man. Or have you been mauled by Chitoge enough times you're like, good riddance, bitch?
No key no matter.
Look at oh, come on, man. Then again, players like me were probably the ones pummeling you with Chitoge all day. What do you mean I have to deal with this fucking running bomb? FR, man. Well, now you get to deal with it in Alchemists. Have fun getting. But then again, man, how much do you care about this card now? Old French Canadian wars behind us. I haven't played this card since the First World War, man.
Oof.
That was when I started this game. Hey, man, I immediately went from this to Kaede Runner, okay?
Fair. Actually, Gavin, because this is technically part of a package, should we actually go over the package itself then?
Yeah, sure, let's go over the package itself.
Okay, so we have to go over to Noble Red Melark 104,000. On attack, choose one of your God, or Alchemist characters, and gets power plus 1,000 until end of turn, and on attack, pay 1 Twin Drive.
Wait a fucking second. This helps Miku out. When she's a god, of course.
Yes? We could keep going here.
Noble Red, Vanessa. 217k. Let's see here. She's a level 3 killer, and you may discard both Miliarch and Elsa from your hand and sacrifice this. At the beginning, what the hell? What the fuck? Allow me to tap one of your opponent's guys?
You remember how Shemha says you must have no other characters?
Oh.
So spoiler alert, in XV, the Noble Red folks here are literally trying to resurrect Shemha.
And they literally turned Miku.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
And of course, Evil Look Shemha, 00500, God Trait. He does not have the solo trigger.
Wait, what?
If
this is not.
This is not Nijigasaki. Alright, anyway, during your turn, all your other Noble Red Vanessa, Noble Red Melark, and Noble Red Elsa get power plus 2,000, and she's also a global 5 to all other alchemists.
Cool.
Okay, so giving all of that.
Okay, well, like I said earlier, I'm not scared of Elsa.
Even if she goes swing for 3k, 3,500 on that player's own turn.
Now, at the same time, though, that will allow her to kill something, run away, and bomb one of your other creatures
That becomes absurd now, right?
That becomes slightly, really fucking annoying, actually.
Right. That's barely just the vanilla clause. I was like, yeah, we could use some context here.
Hey man, I was about to give ratings without the other two cards, man.
And guys, like, wait, this actually matters.
This actually matters. Like, it passes the vanilla litmus test, man.
Yeah, with Evil Ghost Shemha, this swings for 3,500 on that player's turn. What?
Jesus fucking Christ, that's huge.
and can also bomb in response.
It's a running fucking bomb, so you can't flee from this damn thing.
Right, something's dying.
Like, unless you have a Chisato from fucking Bong Meme Clone. You know which Chisato I'm talking about.
Right, but how many people are playing those?
No.
Right, like unless you're playing that or you are rabbits. No.
Even rabbits, man. Like what are they gonna bring out? Chia, that's it? They have to respond with exactly Chia.
Okay. That's a fair response.
Actually, that's what I would usually typically do. Okay, I have one guy in Chia, that's it. Fuck. Chia and Rin Mate. You are fleeing, correct? Well, actually, no. Elsa can unironically, tie with Chia. They double knock, dude.
Well, offensively.
Offensively, yes.
But defensively, she's eaten by Chia.
Yes. But again, Elsa can just flee. So that's not necessarily.
Yeah. You actually you actually do a dumb move and play
3 of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Soul Sleeper will do that shit, man. He will ensure a card like Elsa is dead no matter what column you're in. But at that point, sure. At that point, sure, you can have Elsa.
At that point, bro, just doing your usual turn to rapid shenanigans.
Okay, I've cut your hand in half. I've cut your hand in half by forcing out 3 Chia, man. Your hand is never going to recover from that financially.
But anyway, that weird scenario aside.
That weird scenario aside, in limited, oh yes, let's go, boys.
Yeah, it's disposal and can run away.
Oh yes, let's go.
Especially you do end up getting Elsa and Semha. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty fucking good, man. Get the. You know what?
I gotta automatically give that a playable.
Yeah, you know what? Unironically, Elsa can also deal with a pesky 4th floor Guardian too.
F4.
And there's a guarantee that Elsa will be able to dispose of him because she's a fucking runner.
Amazing.
Like sure, Elsa will die in response. You don't care. You're not taking 3s for the rest of the game.
Oh.
And man, wouldn't you? If you were playing Elsa?
Yeah, definitely.
That's worth it.
Yeah, stonks. Alright, as with Millark.
I don't know, man. Shit.
I gotta give this one the Mercy niche only because she's only useful in the Semha base.
Right, she's only useful with the Noble Red package. Yeah, same dude. Shit.
Sorry, Miller. You're definitely the weakest link here. I know so though.
Okay.
She swaps a level 3 in half, and can become a freaking
She fucking taps down one of their lanes, dude. She's also a good defensive pivot.
Like typically this would cost like a bunch of stock.
Pitch 2 dead cards in my hand.
And I'm saying for Semha. That's pretty good.
Like, come on, man. Like
that's not sound pretty absurd. You just play Vanessa, swap a level 3 in half, and do the thing.
Right. Effectively, Vanessa can eliminate 2 cards, man.
That's pretty good. That's
pretty good. And guess what? If you continuously have those 2 in your hand, Vanessa can continuously save herself by just tapping whatever's in front of her. And guess what? Most likely can kill Vanessa, a level 3. So guess what she's gonna do in response to the level 3 that she just tapped?
Vanessa has to die to do this.
Oh, she has to die? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Remember, you're setting up for Semha.
Oh, right, you're sacrificing her, excuse me.
Yeah, Semha needs to sacrifice them.
Still, at the same time, man, that's still really fucking good. She did something on both turns.
That's pretty that's something that you just don't see level 3 killers really doing.
Like, dude, this is way better than the recursion variant.
Like right, or even a pivot style like what's her face Yoshino from Day Alive.
Right. That's way better than the Yoshino variant, dude. All she does is become a level assist. That's it.
Right, that's good flexibility, but
nothing compared to Vanessa.
I mean that's just like no. Unfortunately, if you're doing this, you're obviously playing Shemha more often than not.
But at the same time, man, that it gives me a reason to play her.
Right? So I gotta give credit where credit's due. This is a playable card.
Yep, definitely. Like, wait, what?
I'm actually pulling this shit off in like limited go.
They're again, dude. A lot of these are low rarities.
They're all common, so it could happen.
They're all common. It could easily happen.
And in worst case, you pull Vanessa. That's like 13k beer on that level 3. That's fine.
Dude, it's gonna destroy whatever's in front of her at level 3. And guess what? It could unironically tap something else, man. It could save you.
Like that is low-key an MVP package in limited.
Dude, that could potentially be a time walk in limited.
Pseudo time.
Again, man. Okay, you're thinking
a third of a time walk.
A third of a time walk, but it could tap down their only relevant creature. It could tap down their only relevant creature, man. It's so good.
True. If someone poked the nut play of Malcolm Mario and
Tsubasa?
Lamau. Like no, sit the fuck down.
Vanessa saved me. Vanessa, man, wouldn't you be saying that?
Yeah, true.
Like, and Vanessa will save you.
Far.
But yeah, okay. The last card, Shemha herself. Well, she
allows these cards to get their bulk.
She enables the package.
She's the reason why Elsa became playable, so that she's effectively playable as well.
Dude, Vanessa slaps for 15-5, man.
15-5.
That's absurd. What level 3 besides Reinhardt is living?
True.
Like, don't mention Overlord Ball, sir. No one plays this guy besides Soul Sleeper.
You're one who's mentioning Overlord Ball.
Man. It's because Mike mentioned Overlord Ball, okay? Now he's got the fucker stuck in my head now.
Okay, there. Don't blame another content creator.
Love you, Mike, but come on, man. You're the one who mentioned Overlord Ball. Now you got stuck in my head, okay?
Anyway.
Okay, whose turn was it again?
No, we're giving a verdict.
Oh, okay. So Shemha here. Yeah, she makes this package actually pretty good playable.
Like a lot of people get this package and be like, oh, why even?
I'm going. Have you read the cards?
Like no, you actually even. All right, it's finally time to it's time Gavin, all those scorers.
Oh boy. Auto score Lior. 1-0-0-1K. Here's a paragraph. Okay, when this card is battlefield, you may pay the cost to pitch a card. If you do, choose one level 0 or a lower whose name includes auto score Farah in its card name in your grave and put it onto any position on the board, and Farah gains 1 level until end of your opponent's turn. So for the cycle. And when this card becomes reversed, if you may pay the cost of pay 1, hit yourself, exile this, salvage an alchemist.
And auto scorer Farah 002,000. On play, you may discard 1 card from your hand to bring out any auto score layer from your waiting room, put it onto any squad on the stage, and it gets roll +1 for the cycle. And when she becomes reversed in battle, you may pay 1 to put her to memory. Okay, and for context, I'll also mention the original versions. So we already mentioned layer was the on reverse, pay 1, clock top, put it to memory to search for an alchemist instead of salvage. And for Farah, she was a 1-0 4,500. That's why that's why layer says a cost 0 or lower card with auto score Farah in its card game.
Okay.
On play, power puts X into an turn where X is the number of your alchemist characters, and when she becomes reverse in battle, pay 1 to put her in memory.
Hmm.
Okay. So these two could summon out one another.
Right.
Unless you substitute some of them out for the originals.
Still, man.
I didn't mention it here because it's technically not part of the actual boosters. I guess only like one ACS pack per case, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a special pack that comes with the original auto scorers with different arts, as well as some other older cards from past from GX and so on.
Fair enough. I think I'm finally starting to understand why Bushy makes some of the like Bushy makes is inconsistent with their design context because they're realizing nobody's gonna dig up all these old ass cards.
Right. It's gonna be a very good game because so there I guess I'm missing it right now. I was thinking about missing it later when we get to the card that needs all 4 auto scorers in memory. But
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and mention it right now. So in GX there was a Carol early place. She's a 3/3 normally.
Uh-oh.
But if you have all 4 auto scorers in your memory, she becomes a 2/1.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
so
a massive reduction.
that's a reduction. It still swings for only 2 soul, but that's fair
That's
enough.
fine. That's fine.
She's a healer.
Okay.
And act, pay 1, put an alchemist character from your memory to your waiting room to give her 1500 power and hexproof for the cycle.
It's not terrible, actually.
It's not like the Carol early play was one of your reasons to play classic alchemist.
Fair enough, and she is quite bulky.
Right, like no, a 3/2 tank that can become a 3/2 11/5 that cannot be touched.
You have to climb over her at 11.5. That's difficult.
Or bomber.
Or bomber, yeah. Either climb over her or bomber, but
The alchemist player wouldn't mind.
majority of players have already used their bombs by now.
Well,
So
I guess alchemist probably not.
probably not, but at the same time, majority of people probably have not fetched their bombs.
If we had alchemist playing against alchemist, what do I have to worry about? Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. And not to mention, Carol also gets the Elf 9 boost from Yellow.
Ah yes, the level assist there.
You mean the 2K assist
Oh, the
there?
2K assist there. Excuse me, I forgot about that.
She's even bigger, man.
Right.
She's gigantic. Oh, and guess what? Well, boy.
Like you're starting to see like why there is like incentive to play alchemist.
It's an incentive. I never said there wasn't, but it's more of again, Alchemist could be a better version of Psychono.
I would argue it is, especially after all of this new stuff.
Especially Psychono post ban.
Especially after that.
Oh man.
So
Okay. In limited, sure.
yeah, we're looking at a rare and uncommon, not too shabby.
Not too shabby. You know what? Give them both the playable.
Yeah, I agree here. I like both of these. Like I could imagine like some lists like splitting their layer count because the other layer is a little more flexible.
Right.
But I think you could easily go with the new Farah.
Yeah, the 1-0.
The new Farah is the 0/0.
Oh, the 0-0. Excuse me.
Farah could be like an extra way to make sure that your layers go off.
Right. But dude, summoning that 1-0 at level 0, ooh, she's gonna live for a while, man.
Oh, true.
She's gonna generate the stock that you need.
To pop with your abilities, so that you can think arguments like split the Farah and layer counts.
Yeah, there's merit in playing both of them.
For sure.
All right, next.
Yep. Now have.
This is me. Auto score Micah 1025. Bushy. For real? Let's see here. When this enters the battlefield, if you have 2 or fewer cards in your exile, you may choose 1 auto score from your grave and exile it. Now, as an act, you may pay 2, exile this while it's still untapped, and you may dig 3, take 1.
Right, and for we'll just go over the original Mika just in case for people who do want to know about that. So she was a 0/0/1500, that is a level 0 bomb, and when she gets reversed, pay 1, put her memory.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. Honestly, though, man, that free exile, man, pretty convenient.
That free exile is pretty convenient. I like this.
I do as well.
Well, making it Phyrexian.
And
This has become a common theme. Well,
again,
to be fair, Alchemist is a 4-color deck.
true. And having Phyrexian cards really helps the viability of 4 colors.
Definitely.
Oh man, and the fact that Mika is never designed to attack.
Right, like you just keep her in your back row chilling until you need to use her to, pay some stock out, dig.
So she is a more expensive version of Sakura from Da Capo, but you don't mind.
Right, using a final climax. Find if for some reason you don't have it already, Beat of Awakening.
And
Or your event that looks for all those scores from XD. The 1/1. It's a green event. Cannot play if you don't have any alchemists on board. You salvaging auto scorer. Oh no, not salvage. It's a moment that puts an auto scorer to memory, and you give 2 of your characters plus 3k until end of turn.
not bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad event. Like, you can use it to do that.
But then again, Mika also exile something for free as long as you have 2 or less. So
Which is very good because the fewer stock you spend to do things like that, the better.
true, and that puts your 3rd alchemist there. So
Easy.
honestly speaking, I like it. I really like it actually.
Yeah.
Now in limited, dude, this is uncommon.
Yeah. So as long as your opponents, as long as you are aware, as long as you can kind of like, make sure your opponent's not going after them as well. Nope. Go ahead and build that alchemist deck.
Now, of course, if your opponent is knowledgeable about the set and does care, they'll easily notice it.
Right. Well, overall, I'll give it playable.
Playable, definitely.
Yeah. Like I do like the redesign auto scorers.
Hey man, you gotta power up alchemists in order to make them a viable deck.
For sure. Okay, and last but not least, for the auto scorers, we have auto scorer Gari. 0/0/1500. Once she becomes let's just say continuous. That's saying auto. Once she becomes reverse in battle, you may pay 1, discard 1, put this card to your memory to draw 1 card, and she's also a rescue search brainstorm for alchemist.
Bushy. Come on.
Alright, and I'll name the original here as well. Or I'll mention the original. So she was a 0/0/1500, just like this one. When she attacks, choose one of your other characters that gets level +1 and 1000 power until end of turn. And when she becomes reversed in battle, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an alchemist character, you may put this card to your memory.
I think that have been this version.
Right? No. And we did see Alchemist get a new brainstorm. Did we see Alchemist get a new brainstorm? I don't remember.
I believe this is it, dude.
This is it. I'm trying to remember if Alchemist had another brainstorm. I'm gonna double check here. Oh, we did have a Carol brainstorm from GX 0/0/500. Your other character in your front row center squad gets 1000 power, and it's also a pay 1 rescue to search for a alchemist character.
Okay, fair enough.
We will not mention the AXZ version because that one was name locked.
Again, I think I'd rather play the Carol Brainstorm.
Yeah, I'd rather play the Carol Brainstorm and play the All Gari.
Right, so Boy, limited. This is your only choice, man. For brainstorms.
And that's a little unfortunate. I'll give it Dingy.
Yeah, mercy. I'll show her some mercy.
Yeah, yeah, I just figured something like, oh, how could the others like actually look good, but this was like an actual downgrade.
Like we've noticed so far for Alchemist, it's been an actual upgrade.
Right, like we'll review it. So you're basically kept his ability to cantrip, but from waiting room instead, he could summon Pharos. Oh, actually, I just realized, he can. Oh, actually, no, I just realized he can't summon the level 1.
Oh, he can't?
Yeah,
Level 0.
Yeah, level 0.
Level...
Oh, actually, I shouldn't even have included the level 1. Oops.
Whoops.
That's my fault.
All right, next.
Yeah. Let's just review like over the auto scores really quickly.
So the auto scores.
Yeah, and then Farah could bring out any of the 2 layers, and she has her same cost of just going on memory normally.
Right.
Mika can be a free memory enabler, while also being able to find things like events and climaxes.
Right. If you didn't go ham beforehand.
Right. And
she's
sorry.
And she's bloody Phyrexian, man.
Phyrexian. And
so good.
Gari just I mean, you really don't want to play Carol Brainstorm, I guess.
Okay. This card confuses me because brainstorms are meant for the back row.
I think to be fair, it's because of the fact that it says rest any 2 characters, so you could frontline this and just simply use it as a 1-turn brainstorm.
And it gets destroyed immediately, man. FR.
Like, I'm not saying that's a good plan. I'm just saying that is something you could do.
Ugh.
Yeah. Gari got the strongest than a sticker by far.
Oh man, that's so bad.
Well, anyway, let's round it all off, Gavin. Why did this gift? Is this gift not working? Let me see what's going on here. Give me a moment.
Before I even start the reading.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that this is actually. Oh, let me see what's going on. Give me a moment. It might be glitched or something. Or Google goes, I can't handle a gift that big. Let me see what's going on with that.
In before it's Google cannot.
It is like 8 total images, but it shouldn't be that bad. Let me see what's going on with that one.
Looking over the prices of alchemists. You want to build Symphogear on the cheap? Well, alchemists. Pretty much just don't build the 2 popular decks, and yeah, you're pretty much Gucci.
Yeah, for Symphogear on the cheap bowl. All right, I'm going to just quickly go ahead and try to. I don't know what the heck happened. Let me try to fix this really quick.
And as long as you don't play the Amalgam Chris combo, or as long as you don't play Amalgam Chris, the Azusa, man, it's 8 standbys dirt cheap too.
Definitely. Don't know what happened.
I have no idea.
I think something good.
Something glitched. Well,
so I got actually like remake the. Wait, what? It doesn't take me that long. Just give me a few moments.
Alrighty. Well, while you're doing that, I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. All right, is everything fixed?
Yes.
Okay, so Time of Rebirth Carol, 3/2/10K. So she is a stock swap, and recollection with this card attacks if you have Alchemist of the 4 elements. In your climax area, let's see here. You have all 4 auto scorers in exile. You may burn your opponent for 2.
Reyes burn 2. Well, not too free. You get focus on what you get all 4 rigor, but you're playing Alchemist. That's your game plan.
How are you playing the game?
Exactly. like so you're healing down with the early play Carol, and then you're gonna make the way for this.
No, man. You burn 2 for zip.
Pretty good.
And you also stock swap your opponent too.
Like the funny thing is, before this Carol here, there wasn't really much of a good top end for Alchemists. Like it was like back then we were just pretty much sitting on Carol and hope that you were just gonna God cancel out your opponent, right? Like that was actually your original game plan, FR.
That's not a very good game plan, man.
Right.
Apparently, people have never heard of this thing called 30-minute time limits. But now with XV, we don't have to worry about our 30-minute time limits. Carol can start punching holes.
Right. I'm not noticing any Logan Paul good top ends from DX or anything that I could think of.
I can't think of any. Well, again, dude, I don't know much about alchemists in general. The thing is though.
Go to be fair. XD Unlimited Extend did give like this interesting card where it was a 3/2 Carol 8,000. If all 4 O scores are in your memory, she gets 2,500 power, and when this card's battle point becomes reversed during your turn, you may clock kick, and on play draw 2, discard 1.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Time of Rebirth Carol.
Or play both.
You could, but unironically, you will see Carol in bar list. I don't know why, but
wait, which Carol are we talking about here?
Time of Rebirth Carol.
This is in bar list. Oh, well, for the stock swap, no.
That's it.
That's it. FR.
Yeah, they have no realistic way of fetching Carol outside of grabbing her from the combo, but again, why would you grab her from the combo when Kirika and Shirabe should be able to do the job? Like, Kirika alone via the combo should be able to pummel your opponents into submission. She's bloody. She is Fate Seal 2, man. Fate Seal 2 is amazing. Like, you don't even have to pay for the Fate Seal either. Oh, the Fate Seal got canceled? Okay, sure. That means you have 3 climaxes within the top like 4 or 5 cards. Like, Shirabe can do the rest. But Time of Rebirth Carol, you have to pay the additional stock to swap them. And swapping may or may not do anything to them. Like, I like stock swap, don't get me wrong. I play them all the time. It's just more of, I don't understand Carol in bar list. Like, I understand Carol in Alchemist list, yeah, because you have no other choice.
Like,
realistically speaking.
I mean, this is one like you not having additional incentive to play auto scorer Alchemist, which is honestly to a lot of people go say that's the only real Alchemist deck. No Kaguya and Co here.
Fair enough. I have to give Carol here the playable minus. I'd be a bit conservative here. Actually, no, playable. Actually, excuse me.
I will give it a play. Like, I like that Alchemists have finally grown. It can definitely like a more appealing decking just as a result of all.
It's kind of sad that Bushiroad has to buff several archetypes to make them viable nowadays. It's like they're kind of self-aware that this game is
Well, to their defense, Alchemist didn't get a lot in the XD Unlimited sets. And
Fair enough.
we're not counting the AXD stuff.
Fair enough.
The AXD built its own Alchemist deck that completely does not relate to these stuff.
Fair enough. All right, next.
Right. Okay. We now have to the stage against Tsubasa. Oh, I forgot to actually replace. Okay.
Did you do this at no o'clock again, man? Wait a second. That's Amin Ahab.
Yeah, that's the wrong image. I know.
Wait a second. And it's your turn to read, isn't it?
It is. So let me just find it correct. There she is. Anyway, Kuga stage Tsubasa, once thing. If you have another Kuga stage again, Maria, she gets 3,000 power, and on attack, pay 1.
Cool. We have 106k twin drives.
And
Alrighty. To the stage again, Maria. If you have a to the stage against Tsubasa, this card gains 4,000, making her a 6/5. And when she trigger checks a climax, choose one of you guys and give them additional 2k till end of turn.
any characters, trigger check. She could buff any ones. Okay. So it's
For comments, these aren't terrible.
yeah, these are not terrible for comments.
Like, look, it's really hard to design chaff in a set like this. It's really hard to. Like, they've been doing a decent job even with the damn chaff.
Oh, true.
In in constructed, hell no, you don't play these.
Oh no.
But in limited, sure, why not?
These are actually not bad.
These things are bulky, dude.
You have a 6,000 and 6,500. You pull both of these.
And these are commons, man.
Right, and on top of that, Mario could even make things even bigger. You swing drive into a climax or something. Boom.
Or 2 climaxes. Tsubasa's bulldozing you.
Oh, pull them all.
And man, 10,000 Tsubasa coming in.
So, honestly, they're MVPs in low-key MVPs.
Playable minus, boys, for both of them.
Yeah, FR.
like holy crap, these are actually pretty good and limited. In constructed, forget about it, man.
Don't even. All right, we're about to wind it down from here. We now have Devilish Appearance. Super 10,4,500. At the beginning of your climax phase, if you have another music character, it's getting very difficult, but please stop doing. This card gets one of the following 2 abilities until end of turn. You make her a clean cut, or you could make until the end of your opponent's next turn. I'm definitely doing these now. Until your opponent's next turn, she becomes a clean cut, or she becomes a free runner.
Cool. What? Why? What the fuck is Tsubasa killing at 1? She needs a ton of help, man.
Yeah, and I would definitely not waste a level 0 standby for that.
And she becomes a free runner. Dude, your front row is pretty fucking full at 1. Where are you running?
Yeah, I guess this card confuses me.
Is it time, man? Okay, just limited save this.
Let's think about it. A lot of
Not
people play
really.
for bulk and limited. Staggering zeros, maybe. That'd be about it.
I mean,
I guess one of those. If you hit level 1 first, she's amazing. That's how I would argue it. If you hit level 1 first, you're golden.
But if you don't, oh man, clock this card immediately.
Right. So it's a double-edged sword. So I'll give it the mercy niche for that reason.
Fair enough. Same. I was like, oh man, do we have to...
Like, if you pull this off because you hit level 1 first, you're fucking gold.
But otherwise, oh man, you are fucked.
Probably, right?
All right. Burning X-Drive, Tsubasa. 2-1, 15. Oh, this is a 3K counter that mills your opponent's deck. The bottom of their deck. Yay. Why do I care again?
Not really. Okay, you definitely don't really play this in constructing.
Honestly, I'd rather play the 3-5 the Kirika counter, man.
The 3-5. Bro. Guess what? I'm gonna save this thing anyway.
Honestly, it's not a bad counter unlimited.
Okay, fair enough. And mill and bottom X, it could be an easy way to get your opponent to refresh quicker for that easy fresh ping.
Right. Amen. It's free damage.
Okay, fair
free
enough.
damage.
Thank you for saving a card.
Yep, save.
Wait, can we actually go another video? We actually went again without quoting.
Yep, that's 2 videos in a row.
It's like the cards that we don't actually expect.
Again, man, Symphogear to S tier.
That far. So
Is that good?
That does it for blue, actually. So,
Well, final thoughts on XV, man.
Oh, let's just focus on blue and alchemist. And then we'll go over the entire. Again, we'll do the entire the entire product as a whole. So blue. Tsubasa didn't get a whole lot of love because despite her being like a mainstay character in the franchise, unfortunately. But her interaction with Maria, pretty nutty.
She became so much better.
Yeah, Mario was a real buff. And Alchemist, well, as Gavin said earlier, Alchemist went to the gym.
Yeah, they got pretty buff, man.
Not pretty buff, eight standby Alchemists. They're decent decks for the price you pay for them. I could imagine just like taking locos here and there.
And and you might even see them at the regional level. You might even see them win at the regional level.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. WTP 2021 in Minnesota somewhere or something. Alchemist, first place.
How many people were there? 5.
Oh, don't be like.
For some of these smaller WGPs, man. These smaller Grand Prix, man.
Are we going to repeat 2017 again?
No.
Do we need to bring up Arizona.txt again?
Oh, god damn it, no! I will never let Mike lift that one down. Like, oh, dude, not again. Not again, man.
But those were scenarios aside. Going to XP as a whole, I really love this product. This product brought so much this product did what AXZ couldn't.
Okay, AXZ, man, I regret buying into.
AXZ felt like a weird way of side grade. It unnecessarily reshuffled the factions and introduced a new alchemist faction that almost nobody cared about.
Who are these creatures?
Exactly, who the fuck are y'all?
I remember some alchemist fans asking, "Who are these creatures?"
And you're just like, wait, you're alchemist fans. How can you not know? Through AXZ.
Okay.
After AXZ being an overall letdown, I'm very glad that XP brought so much new life to Symphogear.
I was like,
Gavin, you might have heard in the past, when the first time we used to start playing, people kind of call Symphogear it had the love life problem, where
it really did. It really did.
It got all of these expansions, but what did it do? It didn't do much of anything. GX almost brought it to new life until it didn't.
Right, and AXZ.
Oh, you forgot about SD Unlimited. SD Unlimited brought some. It brought some interesting new life, but it hinted at the AXZ problem of reshuffling the factions.
Imagine getting into Symphogear with AXZ.
Ooh.
The ugly problem. That's where I stepped in, and I was like, doing research when trying to build AXZ. Why the what? I got a headache trying to research it because I was like,
Wait. What do you mean Tsubasa was more of it? What do you mean she interacted more with Maria and Kanage? I have here that she interacts with Shirabe.
none of my card. Wait, tries to fit Tsubasa Dize in the deck. Dude, you can't. She whiffs on half your deck.
Like, where are my Kanage cards? I'm not playing Kanage.
What's a Kanade? Oh wait, she's on the counter. Tries to look through the rest of the cards. I don't see any viable Kanade cards, dude.
Rip.
Oh.
Yeah, like XD Unlimited, XD Extended. XD Extended was actually a good set because it gave like those very nice reprints.
It's a reprint set, dude. It's a Symphogear's version of that one South set.
Re-edit?
Yeah, re-edit. It's basically the re-edit, dude.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, that was a good thing. But yeah, XV just brought so much new life to the Hibiki deck finally can evolve from wings now. That's a good thing. Overall. And Hibiki like just became even more buff. Like the fact that we no longer need to pay a stock to grab Gungears is very good.
Nope, we can tutor for it now.
We can tutor for them. We can play a GX version and turn our costless level 2s into level 3s. That's so nutty.
She got fucking shortcut, man.
Yes, she has shortcuts. She has shortcuts. Kirika and Shirabe finally went from being
memes.
But I was gonna say more of clearly ignored side characters to becoming powerful mainstays of the meta. For at least a while to come.
And then Tsubasa Maria. Well,
Tsubasa Maria, you want to like go? Chris is there too.
Right, Chris is there too.
Chris, Maria, and Tsubasa can work very neatly in a very nice 8 standby package. A more very horrendously explosive top end.
The original topic for this slot was Kaguya-sama. That was the original time slot for this, man. I changed this to
we're going to Kaguya-sama review.
And I'm so glad we changed it to XP.
And hey, as we said earlier, them alchemists,
like dude, I'm loving XV. Like
XV made like so far it's almost looking like I mean too early to say we're still only in August when we're reviewing this, but it's looking out to be one of the contenders for product of the year.
Dude, why does this look better than Gotsubun? Why am I more excited for XV than Gotsubun, man?
To be fair, XV is trying to breathe new life to a very long-running title. When you do that, you have your work cut out for you, right?
Yep.
And with Quintuplic's double integral, the problem becomes, well, how do I just simply make a two product title look good? That's overall not hard in a nutshell, right?
Right. That shouldn't. Okay, dude.
Symphogear. How many products do we have? Original? Yes, but we'll count them. Symphogear, G, GX, XD Unlimited, XD Extended, AXZ, and now XV is the 7th.
And Gotsubun, we have 2.
We have 2, original and double integral.
Like, you have 2 sets versus 7, man.
Right.
And I'm just going, yeah, I'm much more. I feel much more excited to play XV.
Yeah. So if you were a Symphogear fan, I'm pretty sure anyone that's a Symphogear fan has already picked their stuff up already. But if you're still on the fence for some reason, hey, pretty good investment. You
pick up XV.
Like that far. So yeah, that's gonna do it for us here tonight. So if you like what you saw, be sure to give this video a like, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe, ring that notification bell because
These all help the YouTube algorithm out. We also have Patreon and Coffee. Any donations will help. Will come back to the show and give us more experience with the cards. And of course go back into production values as well. Stay tuned next time. You'll be quite surprised at what we do next.
for sure. With that, we'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.